The old blog is updated.
Oh, man, finally.
Oh, hey, you know what? I haven't checked my email in a while. I thought she forgot about me. Well, she never has to know I read it. Judging by the circumstances, Sua's murderer has to be either Yonakura, Maikawa, Yokoyama, Yoshioka, or Iwata.
Just perfect. Doorbell? It's late. Be right there!
It can't be Azuma, and there's no relation between them and Yamatoya, who died falling off a horse. Wow, that would suck. Hold on, I know that voice.
I'm coming!
No,
One more
please!
second!
What the heck is she doing at my house? Susan-A, don't do it!
I thought I'd have to beat the door down. What's it been, 5 years?
Oh, she's really here.
Pardon me, girlie.
I'm sorry, but could I ask you to take off your shoes, please?
Oh, sure, that's no problem at all. A bit odd, but I can't blame you for wanting them.
No, that's...
I designed them myself. See, there's a unique subatomic particle pattern. They're comfy and stylish. Here, I hope you get some good use from them.
Okay, sure.
Susan-A, she's never listened to anybody in her life, so don't bother. This is Professor Tim Berners-Lynn. There's this lab in Switzerland called CERN, and she's in charge of it. The greatest minds in the world gather there and smash atoms and stuff. Also, she's the world's foremost expert on ignoring everything you say to her, as you can see.
The greatest minds in the world. Lab in Switzerland. Ignores everything?
So, want to tell me why you're here?
Finally, you acknowledge me. Why, yes, I didn't just come to Japan on a whim to eat your food, although I think I will do that first, thank you. Wow, do Japanese people cook a feast like this for dinner every day? How do you find the time? My goodness.
Ah, sister, the interloper has paid you her version of a compliment.
Thank you. You're welcome, I think.
And it's all so delicious, too.
Miss Lynn, can you tell me how you came to know my brother?
Oh, now she's gonna trot out that old story.
Huh?
I suppose you'd have to be aware of Junichirou's famous article in Nature magazine.
Of course, how could I not be?
That article began our ill-timed entanglement. The world had never seen a theory as brazen as his anywhere door. Not even evolution nor the discovery of cells could compare, and debate erupted everywhere. Even inside some we were embroiled. Our highest pride was placed in knowing definitively that we were the foremost experts on particle physics. This was a serious blow. Put together a development team for this. Bring anyone with time to spare. Actually bring everyone in, period.
That's just not possible. I'd have to freeze over 500 active experiments in a dozen areas.
Stevens, did you actually read this headline? Tell me, what do you think it means? This is a slap in the face to the science community. SAM should be the pinnacle of all particle physics laboratories. It's crucial brats like this understand that.
Yes, ma'am, as you say.
I deployed all of the hundreds of researchers at my disposal to set up a counter-evidence experiment to disprove Junichirou's theory. Then I invited him to come to Switzerland to watch. Herb tea? Kids think they know everything. Don't underestimate your elders, I wanted to say.
She's like Junichirou, but terrifying.
I was confident, but the result... Have a look at the bank of monitors. There's a series of models. They represent facets of the space-time warp device proposed by your theory. Our supercomputer, Kameri, has exacted a 4,000 DPI 3D virtual experiment. The VR replicates the conditions and parameters as if we were conducting an actual test of the door. The target should be teleported from Tokyo to the corresponding anywhere door, here in Geneva, Switzerland. There are at least 214 quantifiable issues with your hypothesis. We believe any one could disrupt the experiment. If any of them prove to be statistically significant to within a margin greater than 0.1%, the representational target model will fail to be transported across the space-time axis. I do trust you were able to make sense of all that. Oh, but of course. You must understand since you wrote the paper. All right. Execute program AD01.
Beginning experiment.
result was a disaster. I was confident, but the most powerful supercomputer in the world agreed with his hypothesis, thus our objections were invalid. We couldn't disprove Junichirou's theory.
Whoa.
So, we conceded.
All that really happened?
Oh yes, and just how I told you. But not only that, this idiot spent the whole time playing mobile games as if nothing of any importance was happening around him.
Booyah! I just hit a new high score of over 9,000!
What'd you say? If I thought I could get away with it, I would have beaten him to death. Still, I managed to contain the urge. Barely.
If that's all you wanted, I'm gonna go.
No! Wait! Little boy. Oh, excuse me, Mr. Kagami. As head of SERM, I cannot let you just walk away. I need you to come work with us.
Nah. At the very least, I can't miss the next episode of Maji Love. Also, I'm busy with my blog. Call me when Switzerland starts simulcasting anime.
Engineers around the world dream of SERM noticing their dissertations, and some kid has me practically begging him to stay. Not only that, but he has the nerve to turn me down to watch cartoons and work on his blog.
What do you want me to say? It was unavoidable, and that episode turned out to be awesome, actually.
Ever since then, I've been calling relentlessly, sending countless emails, mailing letters, leaving voice messages day after day. I tried everything short of telegrams and carrier pigeons, but I never got one word in response, so joy, I've come here. You are coming back with me.
I refuse.
You don't need to worry one bit. We have all the toys you could possibly want, and some you haven't even dreamed of.
I swear, it's like you're completely deaf.
We head out immediately. My private jet is spinning up at the airport.
How many times do I have to say I'm not going?
Huh?
What? You're really shocked right now?
I suppose I should have expected you to behave like a child, but fear not, this is all part of my plan, and I assure you I will not fail to bring you back.
If this is according to plan, why do you seem so surprised, huh?
I will not return to Geneva empty-handed, Junichirou, so until you agree to come along, I am just going to have to move in with you.
What? Did I just hear her right?
Behold, my PJs are designed with a subatomic particle motif.
Come on, nobody wants to see that. Put those away.
What about my subatomic particle pillowcases?
If I hear one more thing about particles today...
So to make sure I got this straight, you had an amazing job offer years ago, but you turned it down so you could sit on your butt at home all day doing nothing?
Honestly, it's like no one around here even understands me.
Big, dumb, smart guy!
It's not the bat! I knew it!
Well, seems like a peaceful home. Bitter.
Hurry up, bro, we're running late.
What on earth are you doing up so early?
What does it look like I'm doing? Cramming breakfast and leaving for work.
I'm cleaning up and going to school. Junichirou, move your butt,
Leaving
let's
for
go.
work?
I think we can just make it to school without being late.
Oh, I don't care about that. However, why is this bleach job stalking us?
It's a free country. Is there a problem?
Yeah, of course there is. This is harassment. You need to leave me to work in peace.
As if you'd ever go to work. You can't trick me that easily.
Are you dense? How can I buy anime without a job, huh? Think about it. Even someone like me has to work. And believe it or not, I'm the most popular teacher at Icho Academy right now.
You teach actual kids? I'm totally speechless.
It's pretty hard to believe at first, but it is the truth.
Impossible. Junichirou the YD. How could such a socially inept hermit have become a teacher?
Yep, I'm working hard for the money these days. Oh, and the academy is off limits to all Outlanders, so don't go trying to sneak in. Get it? Your little mission is a bust. Now come on, sis, let's go.
Icho Academy, is it?
Good morning. Today class will be... Let me see here. What? How did this woman get into my class?
Why am I here? Truly a deep question.
Because the situation amused me.
Options? Why would you be on Tim's side? Hey, long time no see.
She thoughtfully brought all the details of the situation to my attention. In order to explore the problem in greater depth, I've decided to accept Miss Lin. She'll be attending Icho as an international cultural exchange student.
Like I don't have enough to deal with.
Perhaps you'll actually listen to her. She is quite smart.
Oh, also, it might interest everyone to know that Miss Lin will be staying at Mr. Kagami's house during her time in Japan. I leave you to Mr. Kagami. Have a great day.
This is hell.
Where the heck did this chick come from? What's their relationship? Hey, do you see that?
You know, Junichirou, You've only to ask, and you could have, well, anything you desire.
He's kidding, right?
In the laboratory.
Playing mind games with me is one thing, but leave my students out of this.
Junichirou, look what I found. This is the Deluxe 4th Series Limited Edition Crouching Sergeant Saunders figurine. If you want it, all you have to do is sign this contract. Oh, and I'm supposed to tell you that the serial number is 1.
Oh my goodness, that is quite lovely.
Junichirou.
I ordered lunch for everyone. You won't be able to resist my personal chef.
That's nice, but I'm not really hungry.
Uh-oh. She's bad news. Hey! You're gonna have to level with us about this situation. What exactly does that crazy woman want? Well, let's just say it's sort of complicated. But she lives with you? So how come we've never heard of her before? What's she doing to Mr. Kagami? This is unacceptable! I don't know why you think I'm some kind of expert on the subject.
Come on, spit it out!
Just tell us whatever you do know! What?
This woman is smart and powerful, but can she really convince him to quit?
We can't let her get away with this! We stand a chance of stopping her if their relationship isn't, like that. You don't think it really is like that, do you? Well, whatever their relationship is or isn't, if we can't put a stop to her saucy antics immediately, then Junichirou could wake up and find his YD butt in Switzerland. Is that about right? Yep. The only thing we can do is get rid of her by any means necessary.
May I help you?
You stop this game right now, you hear?
Pray tell, to what game do you refer?
We're talking about our teacher, Mr. Kagami!
Why are we talking about him?
Because we all know what you're up to, lady, and we don't think Geneva's a good idea for Junichirou. She's trying to say we need him and you want to take him away from us!
So you think I'm the villain in this little drama? You've given me a lot to think about. Never in my wildest dreams would I have thought he could be this popular as a teacher.
He's not going anywhere till I'm done with him. The two of us got a score to settle.
You don't understand what he's done for us! Please don't take him away!
Now look, you want to keep him as your teacher, but is what you're asking really the best thing for him? Let me shed some light about Junichirou. He has the power to affect real change all over the world, keeping his imagination buried away in some school for entitled brats. Don't you think that does a disservice to the entire human race?
What an awful thing to say!
I'm going to disagree with you there. You don't know what makes him a good teacher or why it's what he was meant to do.
Wow, did I just say that? Well, you've got a pair on you. What do you think gives you the right to try to monopolize Junichirou's skills?
Instead of stealing him, why don't you ask yourself that question? I've got to turn this up a notch. I posit that Mr. Kagami can change this world for the better just as easily here as at your research center. I really hope he can.
Strong words indeed, little girl. I'm willing to bet his sister has some ideas of where he should be. She knows him better than any of us, so should he be a scientist or a teacher?
I don't... How am I supposed to decide what's really best for him? Please tell me. Wish I knew, but we do need to figure this out. Huh? Having you around here for just one day has already been more annoyance than I can stand. He's got to make his own choices, because it's not really up to you, or you, is it?
I suppose that's true, but I think I know how to make him choose.
Learn that move from Cyborg?
Junichirou, I have a real quandary for you.
Oh, yeah?
If you agree to this proposition, I will stop all this drama for now. But if you're unable to rise to the occasion, then you'll have no choice but to come to Geneva.
I thought I made it clear from the start I wasn't going anywhere.
We both know there's a problem teleporting objects instantly across space, and if you can present the solution as a formula, I'll be on my flight home. I'll give you... How about until... what sundown at this latitude? Why don't we say 1730? That should work.
As I've told you repeatedly, I have no interest in physics or science of any kind.
Oh, Junichirou, don't be so myopic. It's not straight science. This is about more than just a smaller phone or a faster processor. I'm talking about magic wands and supersuits. In other words, you have the power to prove that nothing's impossible, that your fantasies are real. Would you dare make a liar of Sergeant Saunders?
That is heresy!
Then you must accept this challenge!
Accepted, you Enwa!
Wow, she played him like a video game champion.
And that question, can he solve it?
Taking into consideration Junichirou's tremendous intellect and inventiveness, he should figure out the formula in about a week.
What?
Now that that's settled, I guess I'll pack up and relax until sundown. Not that I haven't treasured all this time that we've spent together.
That's horrible! She didn't just play Junichirou like an expert, she played us as well. It's too late. She's good. What can we do? If it wasn't a physics problem, we could maybe help. But the way it is now, we'll just have to have faith. Hey, bro! I don't get it. What happened?
Where are you going, Mr. Kagami? Did you solve the problem or didn't you?
Weird. He was running like somebody lit a fire under him. There's almost 0 time left. Only 30 minutes.
This is playing out just the way she wants it to! With her legs and her hair and her schemes!
Let's
She
go.
sucks!
Hey there, whoever you are, I got your text message. I'm here to help you. Options?
Junichirou! The chairperson? Time's up!
So where does it stand? Did Mr. Kagami win or lose the challenge?
I'm worried! Oh, it's hopeless! What are we gonna do?
Actually, things are not as entirely grim as they may appear to be. You see, I proposed a challenge of my own to our dear Miss Lin.
What challenge?
We bet on what would be your #1 priority. The idea of turning fiction into fact, or a desperate call for help from a frantic student. It seemed unfair. I didn't think it was the best test of your character to measure your potential against some theoretical physics problem.
Yeah, that's the message I received.
Mr. Kagami, you chose the well-being of a student over an intellectual challenge.
So you masterminded the whole thing.
Everyone, Mr. Kagami is staying here at Icho Academy. You can all stop worrying now.
He's not going to Geneva? This is the best!
Junichirou, is this what you truly yearn to do? I envy the simplicity. But of course, you'd already sent the answers. Your genius is truly one of a kind, Junichirou Kagami. Enjoy it, because I haven't given up on recruiting you. The project is already active. It's just a matter of time. You dork.